Oh yeah. So actually, when you're belling through the field, you're sitting there, and underneath you is going nuts, and you're just cruising. You're staying steady, and you're not bouncing all over the place. All right, guys, we're here at the Case IH booth. We got Mr. Sherman here. We're going to be looking at this Case IH Vestrum. He's with ASCO, so I'll let Sherman take it away. Yes, sir. Well, we're with ASCO Equipment here in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. But here in Tulsa, what we got is, our big thing about is we're on it is our big deal, and we want to be a blessing to y'all. So y'all are a blessing to us. So what we have is our Case IH Vestrum 130. This is a tractor that came out last year to us. It's going to be 130 horsepower on the engine. Is what we got.
This is pretty new, isn't it?
Yes,
just released.
Just released last year is when they come out. We call it the Mini Max. The reason is because the wheelbase on it is 98. So it's the wheelbase. What you're going to have is you're going to get on this particular one, we got the fenders that come on it. You're going to have a Fiat powertrain engine. It is a 4-cylinder. The thing about us with Case IH is we have no regen. So we have an SOC. And that's what we're about, okay? So you don't have no active regeneration with it like the competition does. As you can see, it's a big, large tractor. It's going to be more for our livestock, our baling guys, cutter guys is what this is. Getting in there and feeding your cattle with the short wheelbase, getting in there in tight turns, load. We can add a loader to it. Comes loader ready. So we'll jump up inside here and show you a little bit on the inside. So as you can tell in here is on our big tractors, we're going to have the multifunction frame. This is an active 8 tractor. So what this means is when it's turned on, all I'm going to do is like drive an automatic car. So I'm baling hay, I get to where I got to wrap or anything like that. I just step down on the brake, stops the tractor, I wrap, I kick it open with electronic, just close it, let off, and it'll take off what gear I was in already. Okay, we have adjustable steering wheel. And come to you. Nice air ride seat, big multifunction controller. This tractor does have one electronic rear remote right now. The 24 models will have 3 electronic rear remotes. We got 2 manuals on this one. Comes with the monitor bracket, standard. So you can add your monitor for your baler on here, or we can add the Pro 700 to it. Electric joystick for your loader. So this comes standard in our Active 8 tractors, the Vestrum and the Maxim that we have. Man, if you're in here as an owner-operator, this is probably one of the most comfortable seats there is to be in. Doing your loader work, feeding your cattle, baling hay, cutting hay. The AC works wonderful. You do have electric adjustable mirrors, so you can actually see. So we can sit there and adjust our mirrors. In here instead of getting out and trying to adjust it, get back in the seat. We have our A-post, as you can sit here and see, real easy what we're doing, or what's going on.
That's the first time I've seen the adjustable mirrors electronic like that on a tractor.
Buddy.
That's pretty slick there.
It's getting fancy like the cars are, right?
This open up here?
This opens up, so when you're doing loader work, you can actually see the top when you're sitting there stacking big square bales. You can see what you're doing with it. The beauty is we're also air ride seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Console travels
fancy
with the seat.
Yep. I can adjust it to my liking. If I'm long arm or short arm, I can just rotate this button back here, and it'll move it forward and reverse. You get the air ride seat. Man, you're sitting in a very comfortable seat, aren't you?
Yeah, that's pretty good here.
We got big room. We're big guys. We're comfortable. The other beauty thing is you got this little cool box up here. You can throw your waters up there, man, and it'll keep it cool as you're going throughout your day. Sometimes you'll grab lunch or whatever, eat a sandwich while you're baling hay. You can do that. So
is that just for the baler monitor?
This is just for the baler monitor. If we had the Pro 700, which will hook up to this wire here, this machine will actually tell you everything. It'll give you GPMs, it'll give you acres, It'll do the whole 9 yards out of the Pro 700 monitor.
That's ISO bus stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And the AFS Connect and stuff like that. This is the AFS Connect, so Advanced Farming Technology is what it stands for. It's all been in their big tractors all the way down to the little Vestrum here. It's a very popular machine. This tractor is very comfortable. We have a lot of them out. Other than that, it's pretty much it. We got the big wide visible. You can see in it, see around you. Got the windshield wipers in front and back. So when that dust is blowing up from your baler, you can wipe that off, keep it rolling. The other beauty is this particular tractor doesn't have it, but we do have a reverser fan as an option. Dust that's collecting on you, you can blow that out.
Yeah, we were just looking at the John Deere over there and the same horsepower, and it didn't have a reversing fan on it.
Yep.
Definitely something you want baling.
Definitely. You don't have to get out and clean it, and I'll show you that in just a second how we clean the front end out. We'll step around here to the back right quick. It is dirty. This was a machine that we took out and demoed on some balers. Your electronic valve is going to be here. Your 2 manuals are going to be here for right now. We do have, most everybody's going to have this, but you're going to be the flex links. There are your telescoping ends, hooking up 3 points. This 3-point here is going to be able to lift 6,800 pounds on the rear end. We're going to have a 540 and 1,000 PTO converter. It's one shaft, you just flip it around. Got big lift cylinders for you. The other beauty is we got actually a suspended cab.
One thing I want to point out, tell me if I'm wrong, is we have a Valtra tractor. We had one back early 2000s, and it had this drain here to catch the hydraulic oil in there, so when you're hooking up stuff, it doesn't run out everywhere.
It don't come down on you. It goes in this tube, comes down and catches in. There's boxes on each side. Once they get full, what you do is you basically pop them out, pull them back into your hydraulic coil, and you're good to go. So yes, instead of it just pouring all down top of you.
That was a neat feature back in the day they had, and I'm glad to see some other people doing it. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. Not many people have it.
Yep, just pull them out so they're quick to release. Plug it in, just snap it back out. So
see the shocks and stuff there for the cab.
Yep.
All right, well, let's have a look at the old engine. So one thing I see this tractor has is Michelin tires. Yeah, you pay a lot of money for a tractor, and they'll put cheap, crappy tires on them, but can't go wrong with the Michelin radials.
Michelin's it.
Yeah, man.
Radial tire, 4-wheel drive. So come standard, we've got this big grill guard. Looks like our LED lights. I really want to turn them back on and get to show you what our LED lights look like. It's not dark here, but we'll fold this open. Lifts completely up out of your way. So our condenser, AC condenser, we can open it up, blow it out.
Is that pretty common, folding up like that?
Nope, we're the only one like this.
Okay,
so
I know the other one's just New Holland's fold straight. But
you gotta flip it or get you a wand. It'll shove off in there. The other beauty is we can slide ours out right there. This is the turbo cooler here, hydraulic cooler here. The other thing we're going to be able to do is we're going to have a this little door. You can get in there and clean your radiator out. So side panels come off. They're easy to come off. To get to the serviceability of it, oil change is 600 hours. Every 600 hours is what you're going to do. No active regeneration is needed because we do not have a DPF filter on our units.
So is it all just, nothing's on the engine? Is it just all post-in or prior past the engine? Basically?
It's a recirculation using the SOC is what it is.
Yeah, I noticed that there's no DPF here.
Yep.
Blocking the view.
No DPF. We got the side post exhaust going up out of the way.
Where's the fuel filters and oil filter and all that going to be at?
Fuel filter is going to be right here. Your oil dipstick check is going to be right down here.
These fenders swivel out?
Yes.
Yeah, so this fender here kind of turns out so you can kind of get in there a little bit easier to reach this stuff. Obviously, if you had the tire turned, you could get to it.
So you can remove the side panel off of it, easy access.
I really like that cooler folding out like that.
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
And the hood raises up completely out of the way. The air filter is right here. So your inner and outer air filter is up front, easy to get to.
You were mentioning something earlier about boosted horsepower, so can it have the ability to go up just a little bit more than the 130?
It does have an engine boost on it, turbo engine boost. I want to say it'll get to close to 148, 150 range. I'll have to find that.
How does it do? Like, how does it do that, or know when it needs to?
When you put it under load.
When you put it under
Yep.
load. Does it have to have like tire slippage or just?
Nope. When you load up the engine, so if you're running the PTO trying to climb a hill, it'll fill the lug on the engine and it'll automatically compensate itself and take off.
Is this 540 and 1,000 or just 540 PTO?
540 and 1,000 PTO.
Okay.
Yep.
Has it got an economy mode on it or
It
anything?
does. And that's pretty much standard on most of the tractors nowadays.
Yeah.
Some people say, well, that's European mode. No,
Right.
it's economy mode. It's still, you don't use as much fuel.
Right. Yeah.
So is what it's for, is that fuel economy savings. You're not running it wide open, so at all times. The battery is underneath the step here. I remember how to get it. Easy access. You can slide it out. You can hook other implements up, or your other. If you got a spray rig or anything like that, you can run it directly to your battery. So
do they come standard with the loader brackets and everything?
Standard with the loader bracket, so they're loader ready, and then we put the loader on at the shop. We carry the new loader is a 114, and what it is, we went to from having a individual snaps for the loader. It's actually one lever that'll snap on. Standard with the third function.
Comes with it already.
It comes with it from the factory the way we get it in.
Everybody always wants to know cost. So what do you average cost of just tractor and a loader like this setup here?
Right now at the show, I think it's going for 130, 140.
130, 140.
Yep. And that's with the loader. We got great financing through Case IH or CNH Capital. What it is we got 0 for 60 right now on these tractors. There is additional cash, and you get have a little bit of interest rate. It'll get that price down. Difference is about $20 if you go at 0 for 60 versus taking the cash plus the financing option that they have right now from CNH Capital. Your payment's about a $20 difference.
This was a look at the old Case IH Vestrum. So how many locations you guys have around here?
With ASCO equipment, we have in Texas and Oklahoma, we got 27 total stores. 10 of them are Case IH. We're here in Tulsa, and Oklahoma City is our IH dealers up here.
So if you guys are interested in a Case tractor, check them out, ASCO, and thank you for your time, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
ASCOEQ.com is what we do, and we're on it.